football. The Harlan Cyclones playing the Glenwood Rams. Nice one-handed catch right there.
Some big 7th and 8th graders, man.
Oh, that's in Iowa now. If you go into the interior, linebacker, offensive and defensive lineman, good place to recruit, especially middle school.
Thursday night football. Welcome to the Jared Goff Show. This one he finds a flying Brandon Cooks down the middle of the field for the touchdown.
A handful of impressive throws, none more impressive than this. Also, Brandon Cooks is so fast. Those guys are hard to measure up. You don't have a lot of body to be able to see, and that speed. Missed him earlier in the season, timed him up nicely.
And that's the pass he struggled on last year with Sammy Watkins. The deep ball last year was the one place Goff struggled and timed it up this year.
More from Goff to Cooper Kupp. Look at that pass. Look at the catch.
I told you a handful. The bomb to Cook, this one dropping it on Kupp. The other one where Cooper Kupp, where he puts some arc on it for his second touchdown. Woody in the slot where he moved the safety. Man, Jared Goff is for real. Very impressed with those 5 touchdowns last night.
Nice little Patty Mahomes impersonation. Rolling out, throwing off one leg. Good
Nick,
job.
You want to play a football edition of Take Your Pick?
I would love to. Thank you for asking, Jenna.
On Sunday, I learned my lesson yesterday. The Saints and Giants face off, and a lot of attention will be on a star wide receiver, Michael Thomas, and Odell Beckham Jr. Which receiver will have a bigger game Sunday, Thomas or Odell? CC, take your pick.
I got to go with Michael Thomas. And the Giants defense better than the Saints defense. But right now, NFL record after 3 games, 38 catches. NFL record after 2 games, 28 catches. The young guy said he's going for the number 1 spot with a guy on the other side. A lot of people have him in that number 1 spot. I'm going with Michael Thomas.
I'm going to go with OBJ because of the defensive matchup. Nothing against Michael Thomas having an amazing year. But this is a game where the Giants can break their 2.5-year streak without getting to 30 points, and where Odell Beckham can break his games without a touchdown streak, which is longer than he's used to going into the 4th game of the season. So I say Odell Beckham has the bigger game.
All right, moving on to a matchup of 2 marquee quarterbacks, Deshaun Watson and Andrew Luck. Both QBs have not performed up to the usual standards, and their teams are a combined 1-5 thus far on the season. So which quarterback will have a bigger game Sunday, Luck or Watson? Nick, take your pick.
Might surprise some people. I'm going to say Andrew Luck, and this is despite the fact that Deshaun Watson's one of my clients, but it's because of the Texans have just been a mess. A total, unabated mess, and I don't see it getting better. I think Luck, after coming off a disappointing game where I thought he took a step backwards in his recovery from the injury, I think Andrew Luck has a big game, takes advantage of a bad Texans team.
Well, that's a good note because the Bar Association takes note of that note because they've been wanting to investigate your business, wondering how you hire your clients and everything. Believe you could be discriminatory. Yeah, I do believe that.
I heard about that.
I'm going to go with Deshaun Watson. I believe J.J. Watt keeps the momentum going after 3 sacks last week against this offensive line that, yes, it's improved, but they still struggle in pass protection. Deshaun Watson has a better game.
All right, number 1 overall pick Baker Mayfield and number 10 overall pick Josh Rosen will both start for the first time in their careers on Sunday. Baker will be in Oakland to face the Raiders, while Rosen will be home against Seattle. Which rookie quarterback will have a better day on Sunday, Baker or Rosen? Steve, take your pick.
Arizona Cardinals fans, I hope you watched last night's game. Now, I don't know what year it is in his career, but when Josh Rosen looks like Jared Goff, same body type, same style throwers, you see the type of weapons you need to put around them. I don't believe he has the best debut, though. I'm going with Baker Mayfield. I'm just trying to give Arizona fans just a sense of optimism.
Right, and
that's why Nick loves it.
And what maybe the best case scenario for Josh Rosen is. Because, and in this NFL, where how durable you are at that position is becoming less and less important, Josh Rosen has a better and better chance of succeeding. But I'm also going to go with Baker. This is a lot about the matchups. Seattle might not still have the Legion of Boom, but they have a better defense than Oakland does. We know Oakland has no pass rush, so Baker's going to have plenty of time. I like Baker's chance to have a better first start than Josh Rosen.
And Oakland does not realize that you can make adjustments in the second half.
Correct, absolutely. Or they do make adjustments, they're just all the wrong ones.
Yeah. We can't forget about the Buckeyes. They will be in Happy Valley to face Penn State in a Big Ten showdown of top 10 teams. This is a matchup of the 2 highest-scoring offenses in college football. Who's going to win Saturday, Ohio State or Penn State? CC, take your pick.
Going to Happy Valley, man, the Buckeyes got to score some points. Now, they have two running backs, both of them the last 2 years. One of them had rushed for 1,000 yards last year. The other one was hurt. He rushed for 1,000 yards as a true freshman. They got 5 wide receivers. I look for them to be able to throw the ball. You will see in this game, Penn State is the toughest matchup for Ohio State in the Big Ten. I believe the Buckeyes get it done because their wide receivers and their speed. They take advantage of the speed advantage with the skilled guys.
I'm also going to go with Ohio State with this caveat. I believe this is the smallest favorite they will be all year. They're only a 3-point favorite. They'll be a bigger favorite than that the rest of the way. They are without not only their best player, but a guy who has been, I believe, through a few weeks, the best player in college football this year in Joey Bosa. Not just the best defensive player, but if Ohio State wins this weekend in Happy Valley, I believe they are going to the college football playoff. I think this is the biggest hurdle on their schedule. I think this is tougher than the Big Ten championship game would be. That's how big this game is. It's why you wish you were at full strength with Nicky Bosa, but you're not. But I think they win. It's a tough game against James Franklin's team, and that is a great quarterback at the collegiate level they have at Penn State and Trace McSorley. But I like Ohio State to win a close game.
When you look through Ohio State, they go through periods where they struggle with certain teams in the Big Ten. Right now, their struggle has been Penn State. They've beaten them a couple times in the last 3 years. Wisconsin used to be that team. Michigan used to be that team before they had another coach. Until they get another coach, they won't be struggling with them too much. But I like the Buckeyes Saturday night. White out in Happy Valley.
31-28, Ohio State.
Coming up, Panthers 3-time Pro Bowl tight end Greg Olsen joins the show. That's next. This is First Things First.
G-Reg. I didn't talk to him.
You just made his nickname longer.
No, that's an old from the University of Miami.